fan of the Resident Evil series literally from the first game. It was the first game I picked up that actually scared the crap out of me. I'm pretty sure if I played Resident Evil 2 right now, I'd probably still be scared. I have played every single Resident Evil game since the beginning, even the remakes. My favorite ones would have to be Resident Evil, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil Nemesis, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4, and Resident Evil 5. The two that I absolutely despised was probably Outbreak and Dead Aim. What the fuck was that shit? Resident Evil 6 is a collaboration of its previous games within the series. It also has a little bit of an addition and a bit of a tribute to its roots. But I think it got a little bit lost with its fucktarded QuickTime sequences and its insane amount of action. Resident Evil 6's story is told by 4 different perspectives. Chris Redfield, who is a former member and founder of the BSAA, and he's also traumatized by a failed operation. Leon S. Kennedy, a Raccoon City survivor and an agent of the government. Jake Muller is the bastard child of Wesker, and he's also associate with Sherry Birkin.
Ooh, yeah, Jake. Sherry.
And then there's Ada Wong, who is a freelance agent that was framed for the bioterrorist attacks by Neo Umbrella. They all have to fight the massive bioterrorist attack that's been developed by the new C virus in cities all over the world. There are 3 campaigns and they all feature online and local co-op. And then there's Ada Wong's campaign, which you get after you complete all 3 of the main campaigns, and that is single player only. There are also multiplayer modes such as Mercenary mode, where you kill zombies for points, and then there's Agent Hunt, where you get to be a creature and then you get to invade other people's campaigns and kill them. It's so fun. There are also a ton of things that you can collect within the game if you're really into that. Me, on the other hand, I kind of like to just try to collect everything I can while I'm playing, but I'm not the type of person to go back to collect them all. I am no Pokemon master. I really like the arcade style gameplay with Resident Evil 6, and I really like the fact that it did try to do a tribute to its roots. I liked the co-op options where people can drop in and out of your game at any time, or you can make it private. I also like the fact that they never have dropped the whole herb healing thing that they have. Like, come on. We obviously know it's weed. It comes as a plant when you pick it up, and then all of a sudden, I guess you just magically grind it. Obviously, you don't see the person doing so. You put it in this little rolly, and then in previous games, I'm guessing they just magically smoked it. And then, oh, their zombie wounds just went away. Oh, I'm totally high now. I've completely forgotten the fact that I've been bitten by a million zombies. A friend in need is a friend indeed, but a friend with weed is better. The cool thing is that when you're standing next to your partner, if you decide to heal yourself, you also heal your partner as well, which is great because I don't think you can actually exchange items. If you can, then I'm sorry. I obviously got the wrong information, but I don't think you can. Who knows? Don't quote me. Truly the best thing in the game is all the amazing ass shots. Resident Evil 6 graphics were actually pretty good in some parts, and then other parts were insanely choppy, especially with the cutscenes. The cover system is absolute shit, and the QuickTime sequences are the worst. They last way too damn long, and it's to the point where you actually want to throw your fucking remote at the TV because it's just fucking frustrating. The bosses in each campaign remind me of a really bad horror movie, where he keeps coming back over and over again and never dies. The combat in the game is actually pretty good, except for some of the finishing moves only registers about half the time, which becomes extremely frustrating. And you also have to repeat certain parts of the campaigns within each other campaign, and it's usually the parts that you don't really want to repeat. The creatures in Resident Evil 6 were insane and way over the top mutated. They even had one that looked like Honey Boo Boo's mom.
Inside Out Man. The Holy One. The Grasshopper. Balls on Face. Honey Boo Boo's mom. And Emo Bane.
If you like your games filled with action, then you're probably going to love Resident Evil 6. But if you thought that Resident Evil 6 was going to be more like the originals, then you're going to be disappointed. I'm going to give this game a 7 out of 10. This shirt is done by Nick Holmes, which is featured on tfury.com, and it's also titled The Legends of the Living Dead. It's a pretty sweet shirt. So if you like what you see, check out the links below. Thanks for watching my review. Subscribe to my channel, The Nerdy Netty. Like me on Facebook, facebook.com/TheNerdyNetty. Follow me on Twitter @NerdyNetty. And check my website, thenerdynetty.com. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you soon.